What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got a showdown that motorcycle enthusiasts have debated for years. It's a clash of titans, a battle of Japanese superbikes that have defined a generation of performance. In the blue corner, representing the tuning fork brand, we have the legendary Yamaha YZF-R1. And in the red corner, hailing from Hamamatsu, the iconic Suzuki GSX-R1000, these two machines are the pinnacle of leader bike engineering, both born on the racetrack and bred for absolute speed. For decades, they've been locked in a fierce rivalry, constantly one-upping each other with more power, less weight, and smarter electronics. The Yamaha R1, with its crossplane crankshaft engine, is famous for that distinctive Motogen-inspired sound and incredible low-end to mid-range torque delivery. It's a bike that feels alive, almost like it's breathing, and riders love its linear power band and razor-sharp handling. The R1 has always been about sophisticated technology and a chassis that communicates every little detail from the road surface. It's a precision instrument designed to carve corners and dominate the track. The current generation is packed with a full suite of electronics derived directly from Valentino Rossi SM, making it one of the smartest and most capable superbikes you can buy. On the other hand, we have the Suzuki GSX-R1000, affectionately known as the Gixxer. The GSX-R has built its reputation on a simpler, more raw philosophy, massive, usable power. Suzuki's engineers have always focused on creating an engine that delivers a sledgehammer punch. The latest model features a clever variable valve timing system, or VVT, which gives it the best of both worlds, strong low-end grunt and a screaming top-end rush. The Gixxer has often been praised for its user-friendly nature. It's a bike that's surprisingly easy to ride fast, inspiring confidence in its rider with a stable chassis and predictable power delivery. It's the brute force approach, refined over generations. So, what does this all mean for a drag race? It's a classic battle of philosophies. The R1's high-tech, high-revving crossplane engine versus the GSX-R's VVT-equipped, torque-rich powerhouse. On paper, these bikes are incredibly close. Both are pushing close to 200 horsepower at the crank, weigh nearly the same, and have sophisticated launch control and quick shifter systems. This race won't just be about raw power. It's going to come down to a few key factors: gearing, aerodynamics, how well the electronics put the power down, and, of course, the rider's launch. Who can get off the line cleanest and keep the front wheel down? Today, we're going to find out. We've got both bikes here, fresh, fueled up, and ready to go. We'll be running a series of quarter-mile drag races to see who is the true king of straight-line acceleration. Will the R1's advanced electronics and high RPM shriek give it the edge? Or will the GSX-R's mighty mid-range torque and VVT system allow it to pull ahead? The talking is over. It's time to line them up and drop the hammer. Let's get to the starting line. All right, here we are for race number 1. The air is still, the track is prepped, and you can just feel the tension. Both riders are engaging their launch control systems, dialing in the perfect RPM for a blistering start. This is where it all begins. A bad launch can cost you the race before you've even passed the 60-foot mark. The lights are coming on. ... Green light. Both bikes leap off the line. The R1 gets a slight initial jump, its electronics managing the wheelie perfectly. But the GSX-R is right there, its front wheel hovering just inches off the tarmac. They are side by side through first and second gear. They're charging down the strip, a blur of color and a symphony of screaming engines. The R1's crossplane roar is battling the GSX-R's classic inline-4 howl. Through the middle of the track, it looks like the GSX-R is starting to claw back that initial gap. That famous Suzuki mid-range is coming into play, pulling incredibly hard. The riders are tucked in, trying to be as aerodynamic as possible. Every tiny movement, every bit of wind resistance matters at these speeds. They're approaching the finish line, and it is neck and neck. It's too close to call from here. Let's check the replay and the times to see who took round 1. Okay, the results are in for the first race, and wow, it was incredibly close. The Yamaha R1 crossed the line first, but only by a fraction of a second. Looking at the slow motion replay of the launch, you can see the R1's launch control was just a little more effective, allowing the rider to get to full throttle a split second sooner. That tiny advantage off the line was just enough to hold off the charging GSX-R all the way to the end. The Suzuki was actually gaining ground in the second half of the track, which suggests its top-end power is ferocious. A win for the R1. But the Gixxer is looking for revenge. Now, for race number 2, riders are swapping lanes. This helps ensure that neither bike has an advantage due to any slight difference in the track surface. This is a true horsepower battle. Neither bike is giving an inch. As they pass the halfway point, the GSX-R seems to be finding its rhythm. You can see it just starting to edge its nose ahead. Is this the moment? The VVT system on the Suzuki is designed for exactly this to provide a seamless wave of torque across the entire rev range. The R1 is fighting back, its riders shifting with lightning speed, but the Suzuki has a slight, almost imperceptible advantage. They're flying towards the finish line, and the GSX-R takes it. It crosses the line about a bike length ahead of the R1. We are tied. One day sapiens! This is what we came to see. This all comes down to the final race. The decider. 1-1. The pressure is on. Both bikes have proven they have what it takes to win. The R1 won with a perfect launch, and the GSX-R won with a perfect launch and its relentless power. This final race will be about which rider and which machine can execute flawlessly one more time. The atmosphere here is electric. No more analysis. No more speculation. It's time for the final run. Here we go. Lights are on. Green light. It's another fantastic launch from both. They are absolutely welded together off the line. You could throw a blanket over them. They are screaming down the quarter mile, a synchronized dance of speed and power. First gear, second, third. They are shifting in perfect unison. There is absolutely nothing between them. The R1's front wheel is pawing at the air, the traction control working overtime. The GSX-R is planted, driving forward with incredible force. This is too close to call. As they rocket past the 300-meter mark, neither bike is pulling away. It's going to be a photo finish. They cross the line together. I have no idea who won that. We absolutely have to go to the replay and the timing equipment for the final verdict. What an incredible race. The final results are in, and I am honestly speechless. This is the closest drag race we have ever had on this channel. After reviewing the footage frame by frame and looking at the official time slips, the winner of the final race, by just 0.05 of a second, is the Suzuki GSX-R1000. It managed to pip the Yamaha R1 right at the line in an astonishing display of top-end power. The Gixxer takes the overall victory, 2 races, 2-1. What an absolutely epic battle between these two legendary machines. It just proves that on any given day, with any given rider, either of these bikes can take the win. Huge respect to both the Suzuki GSX-R1000 and the Yamaha R1. They are both masterpieces of engineering and a testament to the incredible competition in the superbike world. The R1's surgical precision and the GSX-R's brute strength made for a perfect matchup. It really just comes down to the smallest of margins. What do you guys think? Were you surprised by the result? Let me know in the comments below which bike you were rooting for. Thank you so much for watching this incredible showdown. If you enjoyed this battle, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you don't miss our next epic race. We have a lot more exciting content coming your way. Ride safe. And we'll see you in the next video.